There you go.
So a while back, I made a video called How to Start Jiu-Jitsu in Your 40s and 50s. It became the most popular video on my channel, and it was for a very good reason. Probably because it hit something real. The fear, the doubt, and the courage it takes to start something new when most people are winding down. Mitch, the student that was featured in my first video, he signed up for his first Jiu-Jitsu tournament. He's in his 60s and has never competed before, and now he's stepping into the fire to test himself. This is his journey, from hesitant beginner to a jiu-jitsu competitor. And win or lose, it's the kind of story that reminds us all it's never too late to show up. Now let's go.
I've never knew I would do this at all ever in my life. What does a competition mean to me? It means stepping over another boundary, getting through another threshold in my experience with jiu-jitsu, overcoming fears, taking my gloves off and going as hard as I think I need to rather than holding back during normal open mats and practice. Yeah, it means showing myself that I'm capable of doing something like this. Was there a specific moment that I thought I should sign up for this competition? Yeah, it was after rolling with friends who were going to this competition, who have competed before. And then I've been interested for a while, and that pushed me over the edge. Am I trying to prove something to my friends or family or anything? No, it's all me showing myself that I'm capable of doing this, that I have the guts to do it. Hopefully I can be a little bit effective anyway. Yeah, every time I do something like this, it mentally changes me a little bit. It makes me think about how unimportant some of the small petty stuff is, really.
What's been the hardest part about getting prepped for the competition?
Oh, my brain. Getting over whatever fears I have. I'm actually not that nervous. It's not obsessing over it, not overthinking it. What would I say to somebody that's about my age about getting ready to compete for the first time? Tap early, tap often. Realize when you've been got, and give in. Don't fight too hard. Don't get injured. Relax and enjoy. See it as, and I guess it goes for anybody. See it as just another role, but a little more intense.
Before he could step onto the competition mat, he had to face one opponent that we all meet first. The grind. All right, come on, do the thing. Yes, give me a second, I'm gonna get to it. The training montage. Let's do it. Let's just get to it so we can quiet him. It's time for a training montage. So I'm on the way up to a competition. A little bit of an overcast day, but a pretty good overall. So this is Mitch's first competition, and it's something I think he's had in the back of his mind for a long time now, but he's pretty stoked. So, we're both really excited to get out here and see what we can do. So here we are, we're about to get started. And one of the things that's cool about jiu-jitsu is back in the day, all the jiu-jitsu schools trained separately. The chances of you running into somebody that you trained with before was really minimal. But with the growth of jiu-jitsu over the last few years, the possibility of you running into somebody that you've trained with already is pretty high. But in Mitch's case right here, he had actually not trained with this guy. This guy's actually a competitor. He's already competed multiple times. Mitch's opponent does a really good job. I forgot what his name is. I think it's Ryan or Nick. But either way, he does a really good job of utilizing those judo grips. So he actually did get Mitch down on his knees on this one, and Mitch did a spectacular job of getting back up and building his base and just wrestling up from that position. Because Mitch's opponent had competed before, he was kind of used to this pressure that comes with being in competition, and he did a really good job trying to off-balance Mitch, and actually more impressed with Mitch here being able to stabilize because his opponent was a little bit taller, and I think arguably probably could have been bumped up a weight class if he had a big breakfast that morning. So he was definitely getting thrown around the mat, and stabilizing and keeping your base is actually much more challenging if you've ever competed and know what the energy is like with a strong opponent. And keep in mind, I shortened this video up a little bit. So these guys have been standing up for about 3 minutes. And if you're not a wrestler, you know how exhausting stand-up game can be. So they're 3 minutes into this already, and finally his opponent was able to get him with like a collar drag, get him down to the ground. And then he just rode that position and ended up finishing here. You'll see shortly with a collar choke. But that's not the end of the story. So we're seconds after your first competition. Win, lose, or draw. How do you feel?
I feel great. I did it. I made it through. I overcame whatever fear I had. I did the very best I could. He got the better of me. Didn't quite meet all of my goals of being present and being effective, although I think I stood up pretty good. I'm looking forward to doing it again. See you guys soon.
So a week out from my first competition, I've had a chance to let it soak in a little bit. The things I took away are, I think I need to have a first volley to come in with a way that I might be able to control what happens from the beginning. The other things that I took away from it was the difference between gi and no gi would have been very interesting in my particular round. The gi came into play a whole lot, and I need to work on a stand-up game very much. But those are the three basic things I took away from it, and I think I'm looking forward to another one.
He didn't get his hand raised that day, but if you think he lost, you're not seeing the whole picture. He stood on the edge of comfort, stared down the doubt, and stepped into the unknown anyway. And when most people choose the easy path, he chose to test himself. And that's a win you don't measure on the scoreboard. That's the kind of quiet courage that changes people. And the next time he has doubt show up or has a struggle in life, he'll know how to handle it.